Hello everyone, you're watching Smoky Lens. So, can you guess what I'm making tonight? You can see it's chicken, but I'm not just making chicken, but something else with chicken. But right now I'm frying this chicken, which is about one pounds of chicken and 1.5 pounds of chicken. I first started frying onions in oil and added 2 tablespoons of salt, and then I added chopped ginger, then garlic, and then I added chicken, and then I added serranos, 2 serranos, and 1 tomato. Now I'm frying the chicken and cooking the chicken well into this mixture. And after a while, I'm gonna add a lot of seasonings, spices. I haven't really eaten anything since morning. I was thinking to eat something, but I thought, okay, it's okay. I can wait. I can wait till this delicious dinner gets ready, and then I can eat. So I'm making chicken pulao. Yes, chicken pulao, which is gonna be chicken with rice. They're gonna be cooked together, and it is so delicious. And you cannot find this in any restaurant. They don't make this. It takes special. They just simply don't make it this way. But you can follow my recipes. I have chicken pulao full recipe, like step by step how to make, already on my channel if you go have a look. But right now you can just enjoy and be with me while I'm making this delicious chicken pulao dinner tonight. So tell me in comments, which piece of chicken do you personally prefer to eat? Like this leg one, I personally love this one. Or like thigh or breast, you like boneless with bone. Let me know, which one do you prefer? Okay, I'm about to start adding spices. Okay, spices. First, I'm gonna add cumin powder, about 2 teaspoons of cumin powder, and then coriander powder, coriander powder. Okay. Then I'm gonna add some red chili. I won't add too much, just a little. It's about a teaspoon or even less than that. Okay, let's give it a good mix. So luckily I have homemade yogurt right now available, which I'm gonna use in my chicken pulao tonight, because yogurt, when you add into this, really brings a nice flavor, which probably no other thing, there is no other alternative to yogurt. Because if yogurt is not sweet, if it's like, you know, a little tart, then that's the flavor we need from yogurt. So those of you who have just joined, this is chicken pulao, chicken cooked with rice that I'm making tonight. And I started by frying one onion, a medium-sized onion, and then I added chopped ginger, about 1 tablespoon, and then finely chopped garlic, about 1.5 tablespoons. And then I added chicken and fried it, and then I added the 2 serranos, 1 tomato chopped, and then I just added dry spices, which includes 2 teaspoons of cumin powder, about 3 teaspoons of coriander powder, and 1 teaspoon, not a little less than that, the red chili powder. And maybe I can lower my heat a little. And also, when it starts sticking to the bottom, then you can add a little bit water, you know, to water also helps in cooking, and it will help prevent the mixture getting sticking to the bottom. Okay, I just added some water, so now it will not stick to the bottom. Okay, now I can look for yogurt. You know, the good thing is I already have this lamb broth that I made a few days ago, and it'll be great to use this lamb broth. Maybe I will keep some just to drink it, heating it up and drinking it. It's good in winter, and I will use rest of it into my chicken pulao. This will really bring great flavor to my rice. Okay, I will add some yogurt. So let me show you. This is homemade yogurt using whole milk. So this, oh my God. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 tablespoons of homemade yogurt. No more sizzling sound because I added in cold yogurt. So it'll take a few minutes and it'll be back again. Okay. The sizzling is coming back again. can add a little bit of mace powder, about 1 teaspoon. Okay, let's see who is here. Gardner said hi. Hello, Gardner. Thanks so much for joining. Elijah says that looks good. Yes, it does, and it's gonna taste so delicious. If you are in Bloomington, Indiana, I can cook homemade food for you, special, authentic Indian homemade food. I can do big orders as well. So just reach out. My Smoky Lens Instagram is mentioned in my YouTube. So you can just reach out. And I have a menu with 50 plus items on it. Okay, now we can add some more spices. So here is this black cardamom. It's smoky, it has smoky flavor. And I will add 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 pods of black cardamom. Let me show you how this looks. So this is black cardamom. I just added 4 or 5 pods. It has a nice smoky flavor. And then let me add, one of the cinnamon stick. And where are the bay leaves? Bay leaf. There is the bay leaf. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bay leaves. I need to buy more bay leaves. Okay. I'm also gonna add some raisins to this chicken and pulao. Some raisins. They taste so delicious. I wasn't really planning on sharing the whole recipe today, but I just shared. But if you missed it, you can ask me again, and I would love to share what I added, how much. And by the way, I also have another video of chicken pulao already on my channel. A recipe you can check out, but you can always ask, and I would love to share with you. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and add this lamb broth that I have. Okay, I use the whole of it. I am not keeping it for myself to drink a little bit later on. Okay, so it's gonna be the flavors are gonna be a mixture of chicken and lamb, because I use lamb broth as a liquid, as a water in. I mean, normally we use just plain water, because I'm gonna add rice into this. Like, let me show you. Here are the rice that I have already soaked. About 1 cup of rice. So instead of just plain water, I have used lamb broth, and I might need to add half a cup, a little more water. Uh, but most of it is gonna be just the lamb broth. Okay, now I can add some other things. So here are the raisins that I'm gonna add. I will use about this much raisins. They're a little more than a 1 tablespoon. They're really nice. They're really nice when you add. I'm really feeling like I need to add more. Okay, that's much more. They really feel so good in your mouth when cooked together with chicken and rice. Okay, I'm gonna add some star anise. Star anise has a nice flavor. Okay, just 2 parts of star anise. I can cover this and wait for this to come to boil. So I'm gonna add about 1 cup of water more, and I'm gonna cover it. Hello everyone, the new people who just joined, thank you so much for joining. I'm cooking delicious chicken pulao tonight. Chicken pulao is chicken and rice cooked together. So I already have a recipe, a full video of chicken pulao in my channel. You can check that out. And you can always ask, and I would be happy to answer you. It is because of support from you people that I keep going, and I have this motivation to keep going. So after cooking chicken with other in the masala, and in the masala I had onions, serranos, tomato, ginger, garlic, cumin powder, coriander powder, red chili powder, salt, um, and all of that mixture. The chicken was cooked for about 20 minutes, 20 minutes, and then I added lamb broth. You don't need to add lamb broth. You can just use plain water. I just had lamb broth, that's why I used it. I'm also gonna add some dry plum and tamarind seeds. So here is some dry plum. Now I'm gonna add some tamarind with seeds. There goes tamarind with seeds. Mmm. This dry plum, eating the dry plum, it's so delicious. Little tart, little sweet. Okay, now is the time to add rice. Okay, here's the 1 cup of rice that I soaked for about 25-ish, 30-ish minutes. Now I'm gonna add into this mixture. Okay, here goes the rice. Let's give it a good stir. Now we will just wait for it to come to boil. Now, as I'm waiting for the rice and chicken and the mixture to come to a boil, let's do some dishes. You know, it's important to do dishes while you are cooking. I really don't like leaving my dishes overnight, never. Um, Even few hours I cannot simply tolerate.